Check
Mic
one,
check.
two.
Mic check 1, 2.
Welcome to Empire Stadium. Touchdown, Vikings.
All right.
Down the sideline.
Go like this. We're gonna put that up there.
Ain't no telling where to mean. When when I pull up on the scene like, let's get it, no limit, I get her, way clean, yeah. I whip it, the biggest, a boss, the dream. Go sound, I had to level up the team, loud, now it's rebel everything. The B, the E, the S, the T, the G, the O, the A, the T. Now it's rebels on your scene. It's the season with the time light. Somebody tell them get their mind right. Catch me speeding through the traffic with the limelights. Headed to my future, that's the limelight. G-O-A-T, G-O, that's pay me. We woke, they sleep, we cold, and they weak. No need to ask the question, cause we showing up. Cause when it's going down, bet we going up. Sound, I had to level up the team. Loud, now it's rebel everything. Let's get it, no limit, I get her, way clean, I whip it, the biggest, a boss, the dream. Sound, I had to level up the team. Loud, now it's rebel everything. The B, the E, the S, the T, the G, the O, the A, the T. Yeah. Now it's rebel everything. Now it's rebels on your scene. Go, yeah. Drop down to get at 'em. Lock down like it's practice. Pop out to get active. They ask who was the ruler. Right now I'm the captain. They love cause we the shooters. We team up and go tag 'em. Yeah. Sound, I had to level up the team. Loud, now it's rebel everything. Let's get it, no limit, I get her, way clean, I whip it, the biggest, a boss, the dream. Sound, I had to level up the team. Loud, now it's rebel everything. The E, the S, the T, the G, the O, the A, the T.
Destiny on the line, knocked out 100 times. Right back up, we climb, we climb, we climb, we climb. Victory on the mind, all we know is the grind. When we at war, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight. Destiny on the line, knocked out 100 times. Right back up, we climb, we climb, we climb, we climb. Victory on the mind, all we know is the grind. When we at war, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight. up, we climb, we climb, we climb, we climb.
Holmen High School junior, Quentin Snell.
Old College Pride. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school football here on a WKTY, coming to you live from Empire Stadium. I am Deke Fenwick, joined by Scott Willinger, bringing you all the action on WKTYsports.com/HHS or the Holmen Vikings app on your Roku TV. And folks, the MVC Conference potentially on the line tonight as the undefeated in conference La Crosse Central River Hawks visit the 5th-ranked D2 team Holmen Vikings, now ranked 4th according to my sources. Both teams undefeated in conference, 5-0. The winner tonight guaranteed at least a share of the Mississippi Valley Conference title, almost the antithesis of what we saw last year with that 5-way tie. And Scott, you can tell spirits are high. The Central folks are still coming in and loading the stands, but I think everyone here knows what's at stake tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you touched on it just a little bit there, Teague. The winner tonight is guaranteed at least a tie. Win tonight, win next week, obviously outright, which is, like you said, the antithesis of what happened last year. We're going to end up with either just one or two conference champions this year instead of 5. And, I mean, there's a lot on the line tonight for this game.
Yeah, and one cool thing about tonight, last year Central did beat Holmen 36-17 in the regular season. Holmen went on in round 1 of the playoffs to win a 31-14. That first game between the Riverhawks and Vikings, Jack Barth out for Holmen, Christian Rudrud out in the playoff game. So we get to see everyone at full strength. We could see a rushing yards of Palooza tonight as Barth on the year, 630 yards. Of course, his running mate Eli Kane, 633 yards. They each have 13 total touchdowns. Christian Rudrud, the leading rusher in the MVC, has to be near the top of the list probably in the division or in the state regardless of division. Over 1,100 yards for the senior on only 143 totes. 16 touchdowns for Rudrud.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, I don't know if he's splitting time at quarterback or started at quarterback, but he's got quite a few passing yards as well. Both him and Service accounting for, I'd say, probably 95% of Central's offense between the two of them, rushing and passing.
Top 2 leading passers, top 2 leading rushers. They're spoiled with a 2-quarterback system. A great problem to have for Central coach Mitch Olson.
Right, and it could, possibly pose some fits for Holmen's defense.
And we'll see. Of course, we saw Central with Lacrosse Logan open up their passing game a little bit. We'll see that pass defense of the Vikings open up tonight. It's going to be awesome to see a battle in the trenches. Of course, the Vikings with one of the biggest front lines, both on offense and defense in the conference. But I am looking forward to the battle between Rude and Holmen's leading tacklers, Parker Spa and Mason Fleury. Scott, it is going to be hard-nosed, smash-mouth football tonight. Holmen will be kicking off from left to right, as has been the case most of the year.
Yeah, I think they've only lost one coin flip so far this year.
Vikings wearing maroon caps, maroon tops, black pants. Central black helmets, white tops, white pants. Rude and Ruben Smith back to return for Central. Scott, as you mentioned last week, Holmen's first 7-0 start after beating Barry 48-7. First 7-0 start since that round 3 playoff team in 2013. Central 5-2 overall on the year. Lost a tough game to Ellsworth. Week 1, they tested themselves. They played Waunakee, and the pro of that's probably the best team you'll play all year until the playoffs.
Right.
Not to discount the Holmen team, but Waunakee is.
And Waunakee ended up moving up to Division I this year, too. So definitely a tough test for that Central team to start off the season in a team that is a powerhouse year in and year out in the state.
And kickoff from Brock Needham. Ball soars in the sky, and the penultimate week of the high school football regular season's underway. Davis takes the return and is met by a host of Holmen Vikings just shy of the 20-yard line as this Central offense, led by Rude in service, takes the field. Of course, we'll get a look at both lineups. And you'd like to think Holmen tougher in the interior. Rude probably one of the best backs that the Vikings will see all year. I think they'll get tested on the outside as well with Connor Groth, the leading receiver, 461 yards, 7 touchdowns. We'll go through more of the starting lineup. First play from scrimmage underway. 2 receivers to the right. And Rude on the read option. It gets up to about the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 1. We'll get a look at this Riverhawks offense real quick, Scott. Alvin Arnson, Aiden Martin. Snap on 2nd down and short. Rude to his left to the 34-yard line. That will move the chain. 1st down and 10 for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough test tonight. That front line of Holmen's defense is going to have to get some penetration and create a little disruption there in the backfield.
Central the ball, their own 34. Yeah, service right now, the quarterback. They're both, both looking to take the snap, Scott. Rude takes it, keeps it, runs up the A-gap, and is met by Tristan Brennan and pals. Number 18, and Nolan Natmiller getting in on the play. Let's take a look at this rest of this Vikings defense. Eli Kane, Colin Williams out there tonight. Try to throw as many fresh linebackers at you as you can at the Central running attack. And a little pass play out to Rude from service, who cuts in, and collision at the 46-yard line. Rude winning that battle against Herman.
And nice little fake handoff. Fake the reverse. Roll out to the right, and a nice little dump pass there.
Speaking of Smith, Scott, I did announce one name wrong last week. Aiden Smith fell on his 3rd fumble of the year, putting up 1 shy of the fumbles recovered record for the Vikings in the season. Rude again on the keeper. to the 44-yard line. Second down and 4 for Central.
Yeah, and hopefully Holmen, stays on a roll here and has a lot of football left to play for him to get at least one, if not two more.
Looking to wipe one Scott Willinger out of the record books, a 35-year-old record. Second down and 4. Now Service on the keeper. Spins into a first down. The Viking 39-yard line. Central offense matriculating down the field right now.
30 on the tackle. Ruder on the carry for a Central first down.
2.5 minutes gone by in this quarter. Two receivers to the left for the Riverhawks, Groth and Smith. And back in motion. And a quick pass to the left. Groth takes it, trying to make some moves and slips on the turf. Don't know if Mason Fleury will get credited for the tackle there, Scott, but of course Mason Fleury in on yet another play.
Yeah, add to that tackle total.
Yeah, the junior, 52 tackles, 52 and a half to be exact. 10 tackles for losses. Right behind him, his running mate in that linebacker core, Parker Spa, 39. John Faraday is in third in the tackle count.
Potentially a pass play here.
Yeah, trips to the right. Rude in shotgun. And finds Groth. Cuts up field. Past the 30-yard line. We said pregame, Scott, this will probably be the most pass-heavy team that Holmen has seen almost all year. And it's a little different. I mean, on Alaska, they passed quite a bit, but it was to get the ball out quickly.
Yep.
Central, I think we're going to see a little more downfield action.
Yeah, it was a nice reception there, nice pass. I mean, Groth just going out 10 yards, turning around, sitting in the soft spot of that zone.
Rude with the snap. Keeps it and tackled from behind. Who else but Mason Fleury?
Good pursuit there by Fleury.
Second down and a 10.
And good job by that defensive line to stretch that play out and slow him down.
And Scott, Central already down to the 27. How many times have we seen this opening drive play out? Holmen lets the team, not lets them, but the team drives down the field, and the Holmen defense holds strong at the right time as Rude to his left, being chased down by Jepson. Finally releases it and dropped by Smith.
He almost made something out of nothing there. I mean,
and credit to Smith. I think he had to break his route a little bit too.
yeah, the ball's in his hands, and I think just wasn't quite expecting the ball right then.
Now third down and 11, potentially 4-down territory. Not familiar with Central's kicking situation. Three receivers to the left, and
bad snap.
Snap went awry, and Rude still able to get a pass off. Finds a man near the sideline. And it looks like that is caught by
Completion.
Service.
Good
Wow.
recovery there by Rude. And good job by Service coming back for that ball, realizing that play was broken.
Making it happen on a busted play. First down and goal. The Riverhawks 4-yard line. Rude off to the right, and
In untouched.
the Riverhawks strike first in this battle of MVC undefeated. Rude gets them on the board with a 4-yard run.
All right, and it looks like our scoreboard is a little backwards there. I'm going to have to fix that during our break here.
Central up a 6-0. Couldn't ask for a better first drive if you're a coach and Mitch Olson and the crew. And kick is up, and it is a blocked. I think John Faraday, who has made magic happen on special teams all year, gets in there for the block. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be back with Central up 6-0 on Holmen here on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner, Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car is in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Welcome back to high school football on WKTY. Riverhawks is set to kick off after striking first here in week 8.
Buxton kicking off for Central, backbeat for
And for those of you that missed the pregame analysis, both teams are 5-0 in the Mississippi Valley Conference. Winners guaranteed at least a share of the title. I think both teams maybe with higher aspirations than MVC titles, but it's fun bragging rights as we inch our way closer to the postseason. Kicking off, it is a squib kick by Charlie Buxton. Picked up by Barth. And gets to about the 38-yard line. This Viking offense will set up shop. Quarterback Colin Williams takes the field. Going to be the focal point of this Holmen offense. Be interested to see Eli Kane's role tonight as left the game. Not looking great on his ankle. But he is suited up, and we'll see him in action. What capacity, we don't know yet. Is starting tonight. We'll get a look at the rest of the starting lineup after this first play from scrimmage for Holmen. Was looking to match that drive by Central. Two receivers split out. Barth flaring out, and a give to Kane. A met in the backfield. Stuffed at the line. It'll be 2nd down and 11. And the line, Jed Larson, Connor Dagner, Jason Bramwell, Jager Jepson, Eli Buckholt. 2nd down, a quick pitch to A.J. Alish. Has a blocker in front of him. Alish cuts outside, and it'll be 3rd down, and a long 3.
Good job by A.J. there on that outside run there. It looked like he was almost dead to rights after about 1 or 2 yards, but managed to pick up a couple more.
Now 3rd down, and gross overestimation by me. It's just bad vantage point. 3rd down and 6. Scott, I think that first play, give to Kane, Barth flaring out, maybe Coach Kowalski just looking to see how the Central defense reacts to the motions. As Central, you see they have some beef up front. We'll talk about that defense in a moment. Holmen looked to be in a wishbone formation there, and flag on the field.
A flag or just a
timeout? All right, so no flag. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well, Scott. We'll be back to high school football on WKTY.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmancheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
Welcome back, folks. High school football on WKTY. Holmen on a 3rd down and 5 here at the midway point of the first quarter. Split to the right, tight end, lined off about 5 yards to the right, and Williams on the midline. It gets up to about the 48. It's going to be 4th down and short.
Decision time here early on.
I think the decision, Coach Kowalski, didn't seem to be in question, but also don't need to make the big decision now, thankfully. Be 1st down and 10 for the Vikings at their own 48-yard line. Barth and Alish flipping spots, Scott, and pump fake to Barth, and now going deep is
to no one.
Williams, and
some miscommunication there. I mean, that got launched to no one.
Yeah, almost the central defender, and that was Aaron Boley almost with the gimme interception. Now 2nd down and 10. Scott, I have to say, probably one of the focal points of this game has to be a big Steven Flores in the middle, number 77, looking to wreak havoc on the interior part of this Holmen offense. And a midline triple. Williams keeps it and tackled by Rude. And Avant Williams. We'll get a look at the rest of the Central defense right now as they Third down and 12. And split out to the right. Will be a toss to Barth. Cuts up, and a great tackle there by the cornerback Wyatt Foley. And that'll bring the Holmen punt team to the field. And it's a lot of football yet to be played, Scott, but right now Central on both sides of the ball has to be pretty happy with what they see. 6-0 lead.
Yeah, turnover on downs here, or three, not turnover on downs, but forcing Holmen to punt. Should get fairly decent field position.
Nice punt by Needham.
Nice roll.
That's a home team bounce if I've seen one, and Verity downs it. Will be a Central ball at about their own 6-yard line. Central, their first drive. Pretty efficient down the field. Capped off by a 4-yard run by Rude, looking to keep momentum going. This Holmen defense, as we've seen progressively more and more these last 2 years, just continue to find a way to swing momentum in games. Looking to gain some traction here against the Riverhawks. Rude on the keeper, takes it outside, lowers his shoulder against Landon Kelly. Kelly, good job holding his own.
Picking up 2 or 3 yards there.
It's like 2nd down and 5. Rudrud just one of those frames, kind of like a Will McConowitz from Reedsburg. Just no matter how you hit him, he seems to fall forward.
And I think he was a big part of their success last year. I remember that overtime game against Onalaska that they had. Key factor in that game.
Rudrud again on the keeper, and Fleury puts the finishing touches on the tackle. Also in on the play, Nat Miller. Nonetheless, we'll move the chains. We're going to call Rudrud's name a lot, but right now, Scott, I thought Holmen would have the advantage in that front 7, but Central's O-line creating some good spacing, some good lanes for the senior ball carrier.
They are. You wonder if Holmen's got to start maybe sneaking some of those linebackers up there to fill up some of those other gaps.
Oh, no, Service calling his own number, taking the snap. 2nd down and 5. Yeah, that Central Onalaska game last year.
Well, that game and
probably one of the best games all
and,
year in
and
the conference.
And the playoff game that we had here. Wasn't that the game?
Rudrud was out that game by that juncture, I believe. Rudrud again to the right.
Actually, I'm thinking it was the Logan.
Dives forward to the 30. You're thinking of Bradley Check.
The Logan Holmen game.
Yes. The overtime here at Empire Stadium, which was also in Week 8 last year. 3rd down and a short. Vikings defense with a big opportunity to make a statement here. Rudrud takes the snap. Met by a wall at the line of scrimmage.
Great stop there by Holmen.
Unless something happened in that scrum. That's why I say that, because it must have extended out, or because it is 1st down for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, initial contact there looked like they had him, but a yard or 2 behind the line. Having difficulties finding words right now, Teague.
Well, Scott, to be fair, you did get here at 6:30 and then set everything up in a flurry. And great tackle in the backfield. Speaking of flurries, there's Mason.
Another tackle for loss there. Great penetration by Mason Fleury.
On Reuben Smith. Now 2nd down and 15. Official saying my time.
Equipment timeout. And if he's calling equipment timeout, he's got to come out for a play.
Second down and 15, and if Rudrud's off the field, even for one play from scrimmage, I mean, Holmen's got to capitalize on this.
Timeout Central.
All right.
And there will be a timeout by Central. Scott, we'll take a timeout as well. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on WKTY.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State Coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Welcome back, folks. High school football on WKTY coming out of a timeout. We have 2nd down and long for Central. Looks like they got Rudrud's equipment issues figured out. So he is back on the field. I'd say a well-used timeout by Coach Olson. 3 receivers to the right. Rudrud rolling to his right and gonna have to use his legs. fighting off the pressure. Second, going to set up for third down and about 8 yards.
6, 7.
I think he nailed it with the 7. Third down and longer here, almost to assume maybe a passing situation. Either way, Holmen needs to get pressure in the backfield. Potentially looking like they might be sending an extra man or two. And
good discipline there by the Holmen D-line, not flinching on the hard count. Forcing Central to take their second timeout here in the first quarter.
And we'll keep things here, Scott, for the time being. Like we said earlier, you got here at 6:30, and it was for a good reason. I mean, what were you up to all day, Scott?
Right. Well, I wasn't up to anything other than picking up our equipment, but Midwest Family was in association with Gunderson doing the Children's Miracle Network telethon over the past 2 days. So they were using our equipment down there, and I had to grab that. But, you know, it was well worth it. When I left, I believe they were over $120,000 raised for Children's Miracle Network.
Wow.
So great cause. And I think they're taking donations throughout the weekend. And if people feel so inclined to donate, they can go to aroundrivercity.com and find more information.
And
what a hit.
Had to get it out quick because Tristan Brennan came flying through that A-gap. Now 4th down and 7. And back to punt. It was Connor Groth. And
yeah, I think Rudrud might be feeling that one a little bit tomorrow. All 310 pounds or so. Yeah, and
so
with
Holmen
talented backfield, you got to watch out for the fake punt here too.
Groth gets it off. It's high, but it is not going far, and that sails out of bounds. I think it'll be placed at around the midfield. And Holmen's defense yet again.
Yeah, they're spotting that at the 45. So is what about a net gain of about 8 yards on that punt?
A huge play by Brennan. I mean, this resulted in an incomplete pass, but gave the crowd some life.
Right, and right now, you know, I think Holmen as a whole needs a little bit of a spark, get something going here.
11 seconds left in the quarter. Going to be a give to the fullback. And that should do it for first quarter action. As we're going to flip fields after the Kane carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5 Vikings. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the second quarter. Central up 6-0 on WKTY.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Welcome back, folks. Start of second quarter action here at Empire Stadium. Vikings offense after a great defensive drive and a short punt. Williams is starting off with a pass to a streaking Ryland Eichhoff, and just out of reach on the coverage was Wyatt Foley.
I mean, that looked like it to be a really good pass there, Eichhoff. I think if he just kept on running, he might have lost sight of the ball just a little bit, but if he had kept running, that might have dropped right in there for him.
And give credit to Foley, good coverage as well. Now 3rd down and 5. You give up the middle, and Kane gets to about the 37.
Good push there by Kane. Getting to that second level. Brought down by Rudrud.
4th down and 3, and was there any doubt, Scott? The Viking offense stays.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
And Williams calls his own number on the option. It's going to pick up at least a 1st down, and charging forward is Williams.
Great ball security there too by Colin. I mean, 5 defenders on him, and everybody's ripping at that ball trying to pull it out.
They love those options away from the motion. Keeps the defense honest, potentially sets up a numbers advantage for the Vikings. Gives them a fresh set of downs to work with. Williams back to pass on the play action again, looking deep, and
a little too much mustard on that one.
Just been hitting the weight room too much, is Williams.
You know, ever since he turned 18, that man strength.
Still adjusting to it.
Yeah, I think he probably felt a little pressured there. Just stepped into that ball just a little too much. But 1st down, great down to try that on.
Barth in motion, and it's like Holmen just going the hard count. Alice, the motion man. Williams cuts
Keeping
up.
It. Good pickup of about 7 yards on that play.
Great read by Williams. About 3rd down and 4.
In those big plays, the unsung hero is Kane, who takes all the brunt of all the defenders hitting him, thinking he's got the ball.
Barth in motion now. This time hands off to Kane. I think we might be seeing another 4th down. Truly 3 yards in a cloud of dust right now. It's the good Lord intended with the triple option.
Well, so long as you can keep moving that ball forward, right, and move the sticks.
And Central with more two-way players than the Vikings. If you want to wear someone out, defense is where it's at. A 4th down and inches.
Go, Colin!
Williams keeps it up past the 20.
He's got it!
Should be enough for a 1st.
Hang on to the ball.
And there's the signal. That will move the chains. Scary there for a moment. Didn't cut up right away. Scott was looking for an opening. But it doesn't matter how you get it done, just that you get it done.
Yep, able to keep those legs driving and just lean forward enough to get that forward momentum past the yard marker.
Now Holmen with a methodical drive of their own. Midline triple of Barth.
Good
Outrunning
steal
one
block
defender,
out
and
there.
Jack Barth past the 10.
Good seal block out there by Eichhoff. Good evading the defender by Barth.
It's almost like watching a matador out there. The defender is essentially diving at air. Great job by Barth of changing speeds.
Band seniors will not be announced until the 5th quarter, so stick around for that.
Now 2nd down and 1. The Riverhawk 11. Williams, nice job by Williams. Great read, great cut, and Colin Williams gets the Vikings on the board.
Take a look at that one again.
That's the motion, throwing the defense off just a half step. See that interior center was
cut back to the
swallowing
left.
up Kane and Williams. Great agility. Defense making them earn it. Holmen, an excellent drive to knot this game up at 6, and Brock Needham looking to give the Vikings the lead here with 8:01 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And this kick was blocked. That was Wyatt Foley keeping things knotted up. And we're going to take a 60-second break and be back for a tie game on WKTY.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car's in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a tie game with 8:01 remaining here at Empire Stadium. Holmen getting on the board after a great drive. Central blocking it to keep things knotted up here at 6.
I mean,
Scott only about a third of the way into this, but this kind of everything we've been expecting out of this affair
I think
so
it's gonna
far.
be a knockout, drag-out fight all the way to the end.
Yeah, no huge chunk plays so far, aside from the one broken play from Rudrud to Service.
Nice pass play.
And it's somewhat of an onside that goes out of bounds at about the 32.
Eichhoff almost able to get down there and snag that.
Holmen defense will take the field. And why not take the risk? Little hole there in the return team, and so you have Rudrud back there. The less you can get the ball in his hand, the better.
Right. You know, and you got to figure.
Procedure. Holmen, kick out of bounds. Ball will be placed at the 35.
Central starting at their own 35-yard line. Scored on their first drive. Forced a punt early on their second drive. And based on their offense, could potentially take out a good chunk of time on this drive. We've seen this Holmen defense put up plenty of quick stops as well. Is a flag on the play. A Rudrud to the 37. And will be false start on the offense. First down and 15 now. Central at their own 30. It's got other MVC action going on tonight. The Rangers of Logan visiting Baraboo. Toma squaring off against Onalaska. Sparta against Reedsburg. We talk about how there's seems to be one clear game of the week every week in the MVC. And looking at the slate, Scott, I think we might be at that one this week.
Yeah. I mean, obviously with everything that's on the line this week.
And Rude on the carry. Back up to the original line to gain. Sorry, the original first down marker will be 2nd down and 9. Of course, Drew Kelly and Tyler in on the call.
AJ Allers and Matt Miller on the tackle.
Look at some looks at the Rangers and the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I think right now that game is in the second quarter, and I believe it is 36-0.
There it is. So that'll be the update on that game. 2nd down and 9. Rude met in the backfield. Huge play by Parker Spa, who is becoming a force, even off the edge as well.
And that Holmen defense really starting to step it up right now. You know, I think talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the game. It seems like that first drive, both on offense and defense, is just kind of like a little feeling out process and seeing what the opponent's going to give them. A little counter here.
And up to the 45 goes.
It looks like it's enough to move the chains.
That's Wyatt Foley. They still have the 4 up there. Maybe another close spot.
Yeah, I think we're going to have our first measure of the year.
Well, you know, it's not a horrible call when both sides not happy about what's occurring. And not even a measurement, Scott.
No.
They won't argue that it wasn't a first down, but I thought the chains potentially warranted there.
It would have been close if it wasn't. You know, a lot of action there on the spot, so kind of hard to really determine what exactly was the forward progress, but
regardless, Central with a fresh set of downs. Give to Rude off to the edge. Flurry trying to chase him down and actually tackled out of bounds as Rude. I had forcing the senior quarterback.
Great run there by Rude.
Gain of 4 yards brings up 2nd and 6.
The initial contact was made in the backfield and is able to squirt on out of there and pick up 4 yards.
Second down and 6. Tell you what, Wyatt Foley, number 9, he just all over the place on both sides of the ball. And a service on the read option. Gets into Viking territory up to the 40-yard line.
You know,
maybe when these two start clicking.
I might have spoke just a little too soon. I mean, Holmen's defense was standing pretty strong. First couple plays of this drive.
Well, and of course, some of those tackles for losses coming from blitzes being dialed up. When you blitz, it's a gamble, Scott. It's Rude off tackle to the left. Plowing through up to the 34, and Vikings players calling for a fumble. And it'll just stay a Central ball. It's part of your job as a defender. Try to sway the refs a little bit.
Yep.
Two men split out to the right. Foley at the wing. Man in motion. And it will be a pass. Service. Wide open man. And it will be first down and goal. Making the catch, Wyatt Foley. And all the action in the backfield.
Let's see if we caught that here.
Yeah, slowing that Holmen defensive crew down just enough. Taking the top off of this defense. It's going to be first down and a goal at the 3-yard line. Rude gets into the end zone for his second touchdown of the night. This time a 3-yard scamper. Make the score a 12-6 in favor of the Riverhawks.
Let's see if they go for 2 or just try and kick the PAT here.
Seen this from Central plenty of times before. Sometimes they'll try out a swinging gate formation just to see if Holmen keeps the numbers game, but yeah, indeed keeps the offense on the field, and it appears to be a counter, but stopped short of the goal line. Trio, quartet of Vikings defenders, call it what you will, but Foley unable to convert for 2, so it is going to be 12-6 Central when we come back from a 60-second break here on WKTY.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builders Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Empire Stadium as the La Crosse Central Riverhawks holding a 12-6 lead after the 3-yard touchdown run by Rude. Set up on, what else can you call it, but a beautiful pass from Service to Foley.
Yeah, another one. I mean,
great play call and executed well. And they almost just lulled the back four of the Vikings defense, lulled them to sleep with the run for the first part of that drive, and Squibb as well for Central.
Barth in the up position this time.
And Barth that takes it up to the 40. Jack Barth and now rolling his way past midfield. And Holmen with excellent field position with 3:43 to go in the half.
Yeah, that kick return team, it looked like they mixed things up a little bit, put Eichhoff deep along with Faraday and moved Barth up. Spread out those threats at all different levels. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left for Holmen to try and punch it in, get a score. Talked at the top of the broadcast.
Midline triple, and wow, getting hit right at the mesh point was Kane. Don't think anything was happening on that play regardless of the read, Scott.
So yeah, Holmen gets the kickoff to start the second half. So
Second down and 10. Alish in motion, midline triple again, and a fumble on the play. Alish able to fall on it.
Great penetration there by number 25.
Looks to be.
Put my
we
glasses
don't
on here.
we don't have a 25 on the Central roster, so.
Yeah, we do. Harold Nachman.
Oh, there is on that one. Yeah, Harold Nachman.
The dance team, we got a band performance.
Looks to have changed his number from 88 earlier in the year. Third down and long. Obvious passing down. Or an obvious counter down as A.J. Alish with a lot of green in front of him stumbles his way
I think
to a first down.
AJ saw the end zone. We'll take another look at that one. Great hole there on that counter.
Nice job by the line. Good lead blocking all around, and Alish.
Forward momentum just got him.
Having to make some cuts there. An excellent play call. Going to be first down and 10 for the Vikings. Central 38-yard line. Oh, and another fumble. And ball still on the ground. Central have been blowing up that mesh almost all night, and huge turnover. The Riverhawks ball with plenty of time to score yet, Scott.
Yeah, it was some big plays that Central's dialed up here. You got to think that secondary is going to be dialed in here.
So Central ball at their own 48. It's to be an unbalanced offense right now for Central. Two receivers to the right, wingback, tight end, all on the right side. Rudrud rolling to his right and gonna cut across the 50-yard line, lowering his shoulder on the play. And Scott, we've been waiting for that matchup all night. Rudrud and Flurry. We've seen it a few times. Second down and 6. Just impressive how he's able to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it is great pursuit there, but an even better run.
Now Service on the quick pass, completes it up the middle. To Aaron Boley.
There, it seems like they keep finding the soft spot of Holmen's secondary.
Quick read option, RPO, and another pass up the middle, this time caught by Groff. Central finding all sorts of ways to exploit this Holmen defense right now. Looking for one more score before the half, which would be huge because it is Holmen ball.
Take another quick look at that last pass play. Thrown in there, a nice dart.
I got two guys that can put it on the spot as Rudrud.
All right, we'll give Grant a pass on that one.
Threw it so fast, it just, the FPS couldn't keep up. We wait in timeout here, Scott, and just Holmen's been in the holes before. We saw it against Reedsburg, saw it against South Alaska, but one just feels a little different at the moment, and to be honest, Central just seems to be controlling this game.
Yeah, on both sides of the line right now. I mean, they're getting the pressure on defense in the backfield, aside from a couple pretty decent runs by Holmen.
First down and 10 for Central. driving expeditiously to close out the first half. Rudrud looking to his left, finds a gap up the middle, and a Christian Rudrud into the end zone for a third time in the first half to give Central an 18-6 lead on the 13-yard run.
Yeah, Rudrud, making something out of nothing there again, calling his own number. Evades about 6 defenders there.
Yeah, Holmen sending 4. Rudrud finding the soft spot, and Central going to go for 2 again. It makes this a 14-point lead. And will be a play action. Pass from service is completed to make it 20-6. That is yet again Aaron Boley, and we are going to take a 60-second break. Central up 20-6. Your high school football on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car's in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Welcome back, Folks High School football on WKTY. Central kicking off with 56 seconds to go in the half. Will be an interesting business decision to see if they send this deep or not. Holmen with 1 timeout remaining. And will be a legal procedure on the Central coverage team. If you're Holmen, do you take the re-kick?
Good ball.
Well, I think it is a
It's
re-kick
offside.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep. You just get the
Yeah, it's going to be 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. And
yeah, sorry, it's not a question of if you take the re-kick. There will be a re-kick, just 5 yards back. Whichever yard matters, as Holmen with a little wind to their face. It can try to get into field goal territory. Buxton, the kicker. One with their speed team in the back 4. And kick will stay short. They're going to let it travel out of bounds. And Scott, they are going to opt for another re-kick.
and keep pushing it back further and further. Not only that, I mean, then you get the opportunity for your return guys to touch the ball.
5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So will be a re-kick back 5 yards. At some point, if you're at Central, something's got to give, right? You probably just kick it straight up or kick it towards the center. Holmen not complaining with the setup so far.
No, obviously it looks like you got the hands team out there waiting for something like that.
Oh, and Faraday falls on it. The Holmen ball at their own 45-yard line. Best part about that for the Vikings, no time passing.
And start out with a pretty good field position here. Try and get one of those scores back. Just under a minute.
And Holmen with one timeout. Holmen with a little unbalanced formation. And then split to the right. Speed option, and Williams loses the ball, and will be a Riverhawk ball yet again.
Yeah, right as he was going to pitch that ball.
It's blown up. And Central just looking like they have all the answers on both sides of the ball right now.
You know, and 4 seconds came off the clock there, so still plenty of time for Central to add to their lead. And right now, it's about the time that defensive line, they really need to get some pressure back there.
Central
disrupt that pass play.
3 receivers to the right. Unbalanced look to the right. Rude with the snap, empty backfield. And out of bounds. Dropped by the Holmen assistant coach. 2nd down and 10. It's got right now still, can't sugarcoat that all the momentum is in La Crosse Central's favor, but still a 14-point game. Holmen's ball after the half. Oh, and Aiden Smith with the sack attempt on Rude, but the senior breaks free and...
Oh, no.
Parker Spy able to slow down Rude.
Tristan Brennan toeing the line there.
Potentially devastating.
It could have been a lot of free yards. And now Central coach not happy about the non-call.
Yeah, flag thrown.
And he's on the field giving the ref an earful, and I'm assuming that we're going to see a unsportsmanlike on the bench.
Which, good time out there by Central. The coach wanted that call, and yeah, that's kind of a tough goal against the Riverhawks. There's
yeah.
And officials letting them play it out.
I don't see anybody moving the ball.
Maybe they... Still a discussion happening. So they are keeping the clock going. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Or not.
A lot of conversations taking place at the moment. The white hat, the head official, clearing things up.
I think the mic not working now. Or maybe that's play.
I think that might be by design in the moment.
We have a sideline warning, Central. And Central, timeout.
Okay, so just a warning.
So I think that's where we're just going to call that one a wash. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Rude stepping up in the pocket, and Tristan Brennan
filling that hole right away.
Clearly in bounds this time. And
no timeouts left. I think that's going to be it for the half here.
Yeah, the clock stayed running.
Unless Central decides to run one more play.
Yeah, no timeouts remaining.
Clock ticking away here. Let's see if they can't get that snap off in the next 4 seconds.
And
probably an illegal procedure or timeout by Holmen.
Just a warning, guys. Just a warning.
We'll see what the call is.
We found one. Sweet.
Yeah, so false start.
Central. The play will start on the ready for play. The clock will start on the ready for play.
So Scott, we'll see if Rudrud has the arm to sling it this deep. Oh, and that will do it. They did start the clock again.
Yep. There was a penalty, but that'll be for nothing.
Play will be stopped, and Scott, regardless of how those last 4 minutes looked for the Vikings, still a 14-point game in Vikings ball at the half. And I think we're going to take a breather, let the band play, take about a 15-minute break, and we'll be back for some first half analysis here at Empire Stadium. So about 15 minutes, back. Central up 20-6 in a battle of the MVC unbeaten here on WKTY.
Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, yeah, bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, whoa, whoa, God sent in the top 10, got me locked in, wait, whoa, whoa, shot clock with it non-stop, being timeless, tell them pay attention, need a vibe, Vans, going Kanye on a wild rant, wait, pop. You know what it is, just throwing a dime, you doubling up. Whoa, you know the odds might get a little bad, but they gotta fumble it up. Yeah. Put in a prop, it's looking exotic. You know what side it is, you know what side it is. Hey, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Might as well go all in on me. Does when I walk in, just bet it all on me. Bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Bet it on me. Two player, two play, 2K, somebody other than me. Yeah, you not a brother to me. Whoa, I'm only playing for keeps. Yeah, all of my dogs is outside with it, can't keep on a leash. Yeah, my word, Mona Lisa. Can't pay with a Visa. Walked in with a briefcase and pulled off in a Brinks truck. Bet it on me, your boy. They wanna sleep on a boy. I wanna seek and destroy, yeah. Go put a parlay on a short thing on your boy. Bet it all on me. Bet it all on me. Bet it all on me. Might as well go all in on me. Big does when I walk in, just bet it all on me. 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 Yeah. 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 Hall of Famer, how did you not know? Championship, about to win a Super Bowl. Fans in the stand, love it when I'm in the dome. Touchdown dance, celebrating cause I'm home. Cleats on my feet, running routes all day. Shotgun, wildcat, I know all the play. Could've been a quarterback, just put me in the game. I was born a champion and I just want the ring. MVP, I'm the best on the list. You can join the team cause we headed to the ship. Hey, you looking at a champ. Hey, you looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. Hey, all I do is win. All I do is win. You looking at a champ and we going to the ship. We going to the ship. We going to the ship. Hey, all we do is win. You looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. Hey, all I do is
You're
win.
looking at a CHAMP. Every time I do it, make it look easy. Better be prepared when you come for me. Don't talk me to death, you know that stuff cheap. I go hard on the west, I go hard on the east. It don't really matter either way, I'ma eat. You know I do numbers, 1, 2, 3, count on me like work easy. I can do it in my sleep, I do not know defeat. Championship rings on my hand, go bling in games when I please. Good night, RIP, ain't no OT. You are not a champ, boy, you don't wanna
You
be.
looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. Hey, all I do is win. All I do is win. You looking at a champ and we going to the ship. We going to the ship. We going to the ship. Hey, all we do is win. You looking at a champ. You looking at a champ. Hey, all I do is win.
Bouncing, Turkers to this trap. Stacks on the floor. Money everywhere, she clap. Bottles getting pop, hot spot getting hot, and we out of control. She's shaking, 5 a.m. and we still on the road.
Hold up, people plotting on my downfall, I see the haters. Same ones that hit my line when they need a favor. I'm in my zone, I put the throne on Revis Island. Champagne on the plane, selfies with the pilot. Time up since the money made them love me. Guess I'm buying on my friends, claiming that you on my team. But I'm the only one that's clutch for the win. Been a warrior, I'm Steph Curry with the pen. Real rap, only facts, I know you feel that. Don't ever get up out of pocket like a quarterback. My empire strong as iron and in full effect. Take what I want, if you don't give it up, I'm at your neck. Reckless, real reckless. Blowing checks quick. Stepping in the lions, then it's suicide, don't try it, man. I don't sweat the stress, in the end I know I'm winning.
I'm really on the pole. Bouncing, Turkers to this trap shit. Stacks on the floor. Money everywhere, she clap. Bottles getting pop, hot spot getting hot, and we out of control. I'm winning. She's shaking, 5 a.m. and we still on the road.
In the zone, on the throne, I'm the top dog. I'm the G that people call when it pop off. Follow the leader, I'm about to turn it up raw. No, don't get in the way, you'll be the last straw. From the bottom, everybody saw a king rise. It was visionary, look into my eyes. Been about it since the hater nation been doubting. Was a prince all the time, should have been crowned me. All rise got royalty on fleet. Let's have a parade on my street. Pulling things out, show them how the crew roll. Out of control, Lamborghini for the lifeboat. Princesses, all about in them dresses. My investments, the head front impresses, increases. Good pay for great thesis. Straight A's all the way, great life teachers.
I'm really on the pole. Bouncing, Turkers to this trap shit. Stacks on the floor. Money everywhere, she clap. Bottles getting pop, hot spot getting hot, and we out of control. She's shaking, 5 a.m. and we still on the road. Pretty on the pole, bouncing, Turkers to this trap shit. Stacks on the floor, money everywhere, she clap. Bottles getting pop, hot spot getting hot, and we out of control. She's shaking, 5 a.m. and we still on the road.
I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I am no regular citizen. Nope. Do you understand what you witnessing? You cannot tell what the difference is. I want it all and I'm winning it. I do not care about opinions. Time to make a few decisions so I can take a position. I'ma go get it, I'm punching and kicking. I keep on moving it.
Welcome back, folks, to halftime coverage. High school football here at WKTY. Right now, the La Crosse Central Riverhawks up at 20-6 on the Holmen Vikings in a battle of the MVC undefeated. Off the strength of a couple turnovers and a few efficient drives, to say the least. I mean, just great offense so far by Central. The 14-point lead right now, and Scott, I mean, home with a couple turnovers, that usually does not help the cause, of course, but Central playing really good ball right now. They're mixing things up with their offense. Defensively, seems like they're stifling Holmen in the trenches. They're doing all the right things heading into halftime.
Yeah, I mean,
into the second half.
Yeah, they're getting pressure on the backfield and on offense. Central, like you said, they're mixing it up a little bit between service and Rude. Whether it be run plays, pass plays, both of those guys are efficient at both. So, we'll see what kind of adjustments Holmen made at halftime to take care of that threat.
Now looking at the scoring summary, Rude got Riverhawks on the board first in the first quarter. Blocked kick made it 6-0. Then Colin Williams on the ensuing drive, capping that off with an 11-yard run for the Vikings. Also a blocked kick. And Christian Rude, another touchdown on the following drive with a 3-yard run. Central capitalizing off a late second quarter turnover. Got in the end zone a third time. You guessed it, Scott. Christian Rude run. This time 13 yards. 2-point was good to make it 20-6. And we'll take a look at some stats here as the drive gets underway. Second half gets underway. Short kick, and wow, what a snag by Boston Pop. One of the best names on the team, and apparently some of the best hands on the team.
Yeah, I mean, they got the hands team up there. So, yeah, you were talking about the stats, Teague. Right now, it's been all Central, right? They've got pretty even yardage total, 118 yards passing, 113 yards rushing. Passing plays. Looks like Service got 62 yards on 4 attempts. Rude, 56 yards on 3 attempts. We'll touch on the rest here.
Williams with the pitch to Alish. A lot of green space, looking to beat the man outside, and up to the Central 47-yard line.
And then on the ground.
Hi, Gavin Davis.
on the ground, Central tallying 113 yards on 25 rushes, 88 yards on the ground by Rude, 21 by Service. And it's a stark contrast to Holmen right now. First half, only 66 yards of total offense. So Central's defense really been playing tough.
Another midline triple. Barth taking the pitch and unable to make the cut. Third down and 7. And Central right now just blowing up the bread and butter of this Holmen offense.
Right. I mean,
and it's not just one type of option play, it's every play.
And Rude seems to be in the mix on all of those plays. I think he's their leading tackler on defense, as well as their threat on offense. So, I mean, he's in pursuit on just about every play, just like Fleury is for Holmen.
Scott, do you want to guess who the second leading tackler is for the Riverhawks?
Service.
Yep. Williams back to pass, finds him in just out of the reach of Barth. 4th down and 7.
So, on a drive that they needed to change the momentum just a little bit, it looks like Holmen's going to go 3 and out here.
And good progression read there. Line gave him plenty of time, and just Got to connect on the pass. Fourth down. Let's see if potential fake territory as well, and could just look to win the field position battle, and Needham gets it off. Takes a bounce at about the 25. I think it took a bounce off of Jed Larson. Larson got down there pretty quickly.
I did not see him out in the fly position there.
And it will be a Central ball, who could look to put Holmen in a spot they have not been before in this year yet.
Yeah, we'll see how they handle adversity here. I mean, obviously a couple turnovers in the first half, not something that Holmen's accustomed to.
Give up the middle to Rudrud. And credit to the Central line.
They are definitely, I mean, Service is obviously a special runner back there. I mean, he's finding those holes, timing everything just right, but those holes that he's got to squeeze through, that offensive line is creating quite a bit of space for him.
Yeah, there's a lot of aspects of this offense that this Viking defense has to respect, and it seems like it's leaving them flat-footed at the moment. You see Jack Barth getting in on defense. We'll probably be seeing more of that. A couple of these solid athletes for Holmen, they can play both ways.
Yeah, and when you got crunch time like you got right now, with a lot on the line, trying to seal up that conference championship, you got to expect guys will probably get out there and play both ways.
On pass by a Rudrud deep down the sideline and dropped by Groth. Jakai Ayed in on the coverage.
After the game, head to Holmen Features, where 20% of the proceeds.
Great halftime performance by the dance team and the band. Will be a fifth quarter tonight for the band.
Yeah, usually last home game of the regular season every year. I think they turn out the lights and do a fifth quarter band performance.
Rudrud with the snap, two receivers out left, and will be quarterback draw. And is that a John Faherty on Christian Rudrud collision there? Set up third down and 7.
And Spa came in and
right now Fleury,
quite the hit.
Like Fleury is down at the moment, so we'll take a quick break, and as things get settled here, we'll be back on WKTY.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmencheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
All right, Fleury got up, limping off, but on his own strength.
Walking off on his own power, so that's a good sign.
Holmen.
Let's see, trainers will check him out and see if he gets back out there here shortly.
It looks like Colin Williams, outside linebacker. Nat Miller taking Fleury's spot. And Rudrud on the flare out. Does just enough to get past the sticks.
There's a big task there for number 71, Jagger Jepson, to try and catch up to Rudrud.
And Scott, actually, it is 4th down and 3.
Rudrud first out of bounds, 4th and 2.
So just other side of the field. Can't really tell when they're hitting out of bounds. So big chance for this Vikings defense to get the ball back. Service with the snap.
Inside
right
handoff.
for Rude, and it
picking up about 5 or 6
into Viking
there.
territory, and that will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so far tonight, Holmen hasn't been able to come up with an answer for Rude. You know, we haven't really talked about it yet, but, you know, last year Central won the regular season matchup, and then the two ended up meeting up again in the first round of the playoffs. So kind of wonder if this is the first of 2 matchups that these two might end up against each other again in the, you know, come playoff time.
Yeah, and things looking interesting in that sense, Scott. Looked at the projected D2 qualifying field right now. A lot of things can change in 2 weeks. It's 2nd down and 11 after the stop in the backfield. Holmen and Central, assuming they'll be in the same sectional, will probably either get pulled northwest a little bit with a couple other Green Bay schools, or they'll be going way east down by the Madison area. 2nd down and 11. Play action, Service, nowhere to go, nowhere to throw, and Gabe Service with Rude as a lead blocker. Gets up to the 45, and
It was a great job by Service. I mean, not quite the result that they were looking for on that play, what they had dialed up, but still to manage to scramble and gain 6 on that, or 3 yards on that play.
yeah, credit to the defensive backs there, maintaining their coverage the whole time. We've seen Central capitalize on a busted play before.
Now Rude taking the snap, looking deep.
Looking for an opening and finds it, and Christian Rude, the 35, tackled by Williams and Spa. And no matter what this Holmen defense is throwing at them.
Right, those middle linebackers dropping back in short coverage, trying to keep everybody honest there. And then that led to Rude having a nice big hole right at that second level.
2 receivers to the left. Service on the keeper and tackled in the backfield. Williams and Jepson in on the action. 2nd down and 13.
Williams on the stop. Service on the carry. 2nd and 13. Good news, the 50-50 was donated back to the high school. 50-50 donated back to the senior send-off.
The winner of this game clinches at least a share of the conference title. And will be a pass. Service looking deep to his left end. Just a bit short for Groff. Connor Groff, the deep threat this year.
Central's pass falls incomplete. I read on the coverage for the Vikings.
Almost over 15 yards a clip for Groff. 7 touchdowns. Third down and 13. Holmen faithful. Still bringing the noise, and dropping back is Rude, and I think we're going to have a hold. As Nolan Natmiller almost got in on the sack. Rude going to make a play with his legs. Oh, and Scott, I'm guessing we'll have holding and
a
potential
late hit out of
late
bounds,
hit.
so offsetting.
So let's replay the down.
because it doesn't look like he was down.
Man, Nolan Natmiller.
Came free on that blitz and just got manhandled, pulled to the ground.
And there it is, the calls. Down in 13. See if Central goes pass play again or looks to make this more fourth and manageable. Okay, Mason Fleury back in. Fleury spot, Alish and a Williams. Barth in at cornerback. Holmen not holding back.
Well, you got to assume that there's another pass play dialed up here.
Dropping back, looking for Groth, and
looks like incomplete.
The ground, so fourth down. 13, and looks like the punt team coming out. Nice diving attempt there by Groth. Would have been short. Nice stop
probably
here.
would have put him in that 4-down territory, though.
Yep. 6:29 remaining in the third. Punt by Groth, spiraling. Fielded by Barth, and momentum took him out of bounds. Home will be starting about their own 15, and defense with a couple of big stops tonight, Scott. Now the big question is, can this Holmen offense get something going? Because outside of the one drive, the Vikings have been stifled by the Riverhawks.
And you know, the penalties have killed them too, right? Not something that we've seen. I mean, for the most part this year, Holmen's played pretty clean football. Not a whole lot of turnovers. Maybe one or two.
On Holmen, high formation, starting off with the pitch to Barth. Little different look here for the Vikings. Barth cutting up. Gets to about the 20. I'd like to see a different look here by the Holmen offense.
Arnson Walker in on the tackle for Central.
Holmen with Alish and Eichhoff split up to the left. Cale Williams split off to the right, so both Williams brothers. And Williams keeping it on the option.
Picking
up to
up
the
enough
23
for the first
will
down.
be a Viking first down.
Take a quick look here. Got Logan up 49-7. 3:28 left to go in that game.
We have a official timeout here. I think we just have a player cramping. So Logan, that will make them 4 and 2. So Lacrosse Logan punching their ticket to the playoff tonight, assuming they keep that 42-point lead in the last 3 minutes. Bear will go to 0-6 in conference. Conference standings while we wait here. Holmen and Central, of course, both 5-0. Logan and Onalaska 3-2. Reedsburg probably has to be one of the best 2-3 conference teams in the entire state. Toma and Sparta 1-4, and Baraboo 0-5.
Yeah, Toma at Onalaska tonight, looks like.
Yeah, no score update there. Scott, you got plenty of Onalaska buddies. I'm sure you could find someone. The update on that.
Well, we're the game of the week, so
your colleagues,
my insight on the scores, they're here at this game tonight, so my contacts rather.
Williams just getting a cramp worked out, back up on his feet. I think has to come off the field for one play.
Yeah, come off the field, down some mustard.
So Bennett Chill taking the snap. Guessing they'll probably give him something fairly low maintenance here in terms of a play call. That's the midway point of the third quarter. Pitch to Barth. Come out like a rocket and slipped. Just past the 30-yard line. But Holmen with a different look. Makes a pretty solid movement so far on this drive. Very early going, of course. Not the most advantageous field position, starting at their own 15. Oh, and Bennett chilled. I think there's going to be a face mask called. Either face mask or holding territory.
Yeah.
There it is. It was quick, but it happened, and the first down for the Vikings. Scott, can't be many more people in the football world feeling more pressure than Bennett Schild right now, the junior.
Right, coming in a spot.
Taking some reserve snaps here this season, but a little different stakes this time around.
Yeah, in the thick of a big game like this, conference championship on the line, back to I formation here.
They're tossed to Barth. Cuts up and a
I'm guessing we're going
flag
to see
and holding territory. Buckholt's the only one in that range.
Holding. Holmen.
And there will be a hold call confirmed.
55.
So looks like we'll have first and 20.
Yep. Williams still out. Christian Tisdale making his way in. Here, Holmen, you just look to make the second and a little more manageable. Counter to Alish, who's met behind the line. A couple of central defenders. One of them, the big man, number 77, Steven Flores. Scott clocks in at 6 feet, 330 pounds.
Big boy to move. I mean, they got a pretty decent sized line.
Well, that also seems to be the key, Scott, to slowing down this Holmen defense. I mean, you have Flores and
running that 5-2.
Noah Nicholson, yeah. If you have a lot of size on the interior, Lenschild throw it here. Alish on second down and 20, again to the 50,
slip.
and now third down and 7. And on service down.
We're going to look at that play again here.
Yeah, we'll look at the replay one more time. Nice ball there by Schild.
He tried to put the brakes on and avoid Rude.
We'll take the camera over to the Holmen huddle here while we're waiting for Central. Scott, we do want to thank our sponsors here this evening, helping make the stream happen. We have, going in order, Next Level Exteriors, Lappin's, Bernie Buckner, Andy's Main Street Auto, Enhanced Driving Institute, Holmen Cheese Innovations, The Grind Coffee House, W&B Financial, Beaver Builder Supply, Nate Barge Chiropractic, Hacienda Vieja, and of course, Firefighters Credit Union.
Yeah, all these sponsors, really appreciate. I think we say it week in, week out. We appreciate all the sponsors that allow us to bring Holmen football and Holmen sports in general. Because this will carry through to the winter sports season, where we'll be able to bring everybody boys and girls basketball and boys and girls wrestling when available.
This game, it's interesting, Scott. I mean, a lot of slips, cramps, people down. I just think, our last good rain was what, Thursday morning?
It was a while ago.
It appears to be less than ideal conditions at the moment. Something you usually see in the first couple of weeks.
Right.
But hey, in the meantime, we'll get a word from our sponsors here. We'll come back to a third down. Holmen driving the 26 deficit against the Riverhawks on WKTY.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen.
Welcome back, folks, to high school football on WKTY. Third down and 6 for the Vikings. Quick flare pass out to Barth, who plants his foot this time up to the 45. And will move the chains for the Vikings. Bennett Shield still in there. Colin Williams still working out his cramp. Gabe Service out of the action as well. So Scott almost turning into a war of attrition here at Empire Stadium.
Yeah, looks like we got 1-for-1 coming out of the game. One of their key players, one of ours.
Well, no, we have another Williams on the field. Sophomore Cale Williams split out to the left. They're tossed to Barth to the right, and a lot of running room for the senior. Got some 7-on-7 action as Rude chasing Barth out of bounds. This Holmen defense chugging along. Ultimately, Scott, you got to find your way to the end zone if you're the Vikings.
Yeah, good blocking out there by Eichhoff. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going on this drive.
Second down and 2. Eichhoff split out to the left. Alish in motion. And play action. Shield fending off a couple of defenders, but eventually stifled. And a flag on the field. I think there may have been a couple extracurriculars there, Scott.
I didn't see where that flag was thrown.
It was thrown around the 40-yard line, but based off of when it was thrown.
I mean, right at the end of the play, a little little slam to the ground, and you're not allowed to do that. Let's see what the official calls here.
And
Sideline interference, Central.
oh, and that'll be their second. So I don't know how long the penalty is, Scott. This is the first time I've seen a second sideline interference.
So 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. That'll give Holmen first down.
It seemed like the ref was marking off steps from the end of the play.
Yeah, I don't know why the ref was walking back the way that he was, because he stopped right at the line of scrimmage and then marked off 5 yards.
On Central, shooting themselves in the foot a bit there. And Schill calling his own number on the option and a fumble. Central recovers it. And another crucial turnover. The Riverhawks ball, and on top of that, Scott, a drive that chewed up quite a bit of clock for the Vikings.
Take another look here. And that was quite the hit. Right on, square on the ball.
Helmet on ball. First down 10. Off tackle to Rude. And a chase down by Brennan.
It looks like got Service back out there.
Rude on the carry, gain of 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. Flurry on the tackle.
And you could tell in the end of a great run, just took a lot of the energy out of the stadium. Another give to Rude up the middle. That'll be a Central, a first down.
Rude on the carry for a Central first down. Jepson on the tackle.
Looks like we'll be getting down to the last couple plays of the third quarter. Give off tackle to Rude and Christian
Big hole out there
Rude.
for Rude.
Tackled by Faraday, but not before. Picking up another Riverhawk first down.
Rude for a Central first down. 30 on the tackle for the Vikings.
And Coach, I think Central will be able to take this to the fourth, and Coach Olson will be happy doing just that. We're going to head to the fourth here. Riverhawks looking to essentially put this one away up at 20-6 as we'll flip the field, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action here on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service.
Welcome back, folks. Fourth quarter action here at Empire Stadium. The Riverhawks, with all the momentum, start the final 12 minutes of play. First down and 10. With a stacked look over there on the right side. It will be a give up the middle to Rude, who has almost every play falls forward and picks up 5 yards.
I mean, that run after contact, he's just a beast to take down out there tonight.
At this juncture in the game, Central more than happy. Not looking for big plays. You're looking to keep the ball out of the Vikings' hands as much as possible. Oh, and snap went over Service's head, but still able to get a throw off.
I think they're discussing on the far side there if there was a receiver in the vicinity.
Yeah, there's one flag already on the play. It's, I think outside of Onalaska, the most penalties that we've seen tonight. Officials again. Tell you what, the white hat tonight here, Scott. He's getting his steps in.
Yeah, he's getting his exercise. So initial look here is that it will be against Central.
Illegal formation. Central. That penalty is declined. Intentional ground.
Oh, and that's going to be a loss of down.
And spot of the foul, or spot of the pass.
An intentional grounding, almost in the same category as holding, where almost essentially a drive ender.
So we're looking at 5 yards from the spot of the pass attempt plus loss of down.
All right, now stick still saying second down. A scoreboard still saying.
Penalty also includes loss of down.
So it should be third. Correct? I think everyone just waiting that everyone in the facility seems to know that should be third down, except the man holding the down marker. Oh, and now the Central coaches are talking to the official.
A lot of explaining going on here. This game is not moving along any faster. We still have the wrong down indicated. Oh, there we go.
Almost.
Nope. Changed it to 3. Now we moved it back to 2.
Boys are getting set back up,
There
and
we
we are
go.
getting back
All
to
right.
football. And,
And there's the
apologies
whistle.
for the downtime, folks. I just trying to figure out. Oh, will be a double handoff, fully tackled at the 30. And it was third down, now fourth down.
So
Central
good.
will be punting.
Good turn of events there for Holmen. Try and right the ship here.
If you're a Holmen fan, you love that sequence. If you're a fan of actual football being played, you'll love that this drive's coming to an end. And Scott, Holmen not out of this, but I mean, almost must-score territory for the Vikings.
Right. And relatively quick scores they need.
Take a bounce between the 40 and the 45. Will be Viking ball.
'Cause, I mean, we've seen throughout the first quarter, I mean, actually throughout the whole game, that Central's been pretty good at ball control and time of possession here. So it's going to have to be some quick scores here for Holmen to get back into this game, which we've seen throughout the year. They're capable of it. It looks like Williams is coming back out at quarterback.
Something you'd see out of a movie, Scott. Starting quarterback coming back in.
Back
Home
in the I
team
formation
down.
again.
Williams keeps it on the option and
Swallowed up right away.
that was Avant Williams.
Williams on the tackle for Central.
Second down and 13.
And 13.
And Holmen has no time to develop those option plays at the moment.
I mean, that front five of Central is just really wreaking havoc.
Even if you wanted to try a play action, you'd have no time to make that develop. And a quick pass. Alice catching it. About the 43. Just get back down to that first down marker. Be a third down and 8.
Alice on the reception. Tackle by Foley brings up 3rd and 9.
We got John Faraday coming in.
Like Bennett Shield coming back in, quarterback.
Shield I formation. Kane and Barth lined up behind him. Will be a pass. Shield looking to his left. Deep ball for Williams and intercepted by Reuben Smith. Still only a 14-point game, but it just feels like it has been all Central.
Yeah, it has. And I mean, I think, what was it, the Reedsburg game? You can't lose the turnover battle and come away with wins very often, and tonight is definitely proving that point.
Well, talking to the Reedsburg guys, Scott, they said it was a game they lost. They felt like they should have won because of some turnovers, but Central kind of forcing them. There's obviously been a couple where Holmen shot themselves in the foot, but
Yeah, it's definitely those forced fumbles that Central's created.
Rude. The QB draw. Picks up a few yards.
A lot of motion there, pre-snap, trying to
A little bit of window
trying
dressing.
to throw Holmen off balance, yeah. And shifting everybody, heavy on the left.
Moving down carry. 2nd and 6.
And almost a mishandle as Rude racing out of bounds. A flurry, great tackle.
Yep. Great pursuit there that time, fighting through that stiff arm.
One of the parts I was looking forward to most tonight is the Mason Fleury Christian Rude showdowns. We knew we'd see a lot of them.
You know, and this be another huge stop for Holmen.
Barth lined up with Groth. And play
River on
action.
a keeper.
And incomplete, 4th down. And quick drive, exactly
Right.
what Holmen needed.
You know, and the pass attempt on 3rd down there, incomplete, so that's stopping the clock. Because right now, every second is going to count for Holmen.
Yeah, Groth going back to punt. We're set to return. And the punt is away. Barth mishandles while fielding it, and Herman falls on it.
And Barth quickly became a defender to try to keep Central return coverage from jumping on that ball.
So it'll be a Holmen ball at their own 35, and you need 2 drives to come back, Scott. I think you're thinking hurry up offense on this drive. You never want to bank on an onside, of course. Even before thinking onside, you just got to protect the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get that first score here. No more turnovers.
Toss to Barth. Kane lead blocking, and to the 42.
And
Sheldon
good,
at quarterback.
good pursuit there by Avant Williams.
Looks like Jepson out on offense right now.
And
Not
again,
the option.
no answer for that front 5 of Central.
Yeah, both
like-
reads swallowed up.
It's like that whole defensive line shot a gap and just confused the offensive line of Holmen. There should not be that many guys in the backfield that quick.
Eichhoff and Williams is split out. Back to a flex bone. A Schild finds Barth. And will be a first down. I think
Keep
Holmen
moving
looking
here.
to get right back to the
Yep.
line.
And down to 6 minutes.
Holmen thanks to that quick drive by the defense. And one more chance to keep things in contention here. Owen Schild with the pitch to Barth, and slew of Central defenders and meeting him at the 45. Not often you see that pitch read so well covered as well. And
I mean, that was tight coverage on that pitch. Just about disrupted for another turnover.
second down and 11. Schild again looking for Barth, and almost tipped and intercepted, but not intercepted. Oliver Walker. Yeah, that, if I see that 54 right, please tell me that's 60. Oh, that's 54.
D end.
That is a freshman, a 6'2", 215 freshman. And I think we're going to be saying Oliver Walker's name a lot more the next 3 years.
Yeah, I think you could count on that.
That would not have been
He's
my
not going to
first
get it.
guess.
He's not going to get any smaller.
Barth in motion, play action, pass down the sideline to Faraday, and incomplete. Be 4th down and 11.
5 minutes to go. Big decision here for Coach Kowalski. Looks like it's not much of a decision at all.
Oh, and going to be a flag. Is that sideline warning? I mean, do we just get a sideline warning at this point?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, unsportsmanlike. So we must have missed something. Looks like, yeah, just one of the Central players. A little extracurricular action by the sideline. It's got, this could almost be more in Central's favor, and Central doing a lot of things to hurt themselves. Holmen with 5 minutes remaining, down 20-6. Via pitch, little throwback to Schild, and unable to get his footing.
Looks like that pass was completed and probably would have been better off letting it hit the ground.
Schild's pitch to Barth. Barth's pass to Schild.
Barth now 2 for 2 in passing on the year.
That one kind of dropped the average, though.
Quick speed, and then an errant pitch. Barth falls on it. Gonna be 3rd down and long.
And right now, it kind of seems like.
And you don't want to eulogize a game before it's over, but it just seems like just nothing really going Holmen's way.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words.
And I'm not saying nothing going their way in like a luck. Central's playing a really good game.
They are.
That's,
whatever trouble Central had beginning of the year to start 0-2.
Losing to Ellsworth.
Yes.
Who lost to Logan. Those non-conference games almost feel like preseason, right? You don't really have a great gauge.
So, I mean, they've definitely turned things around and have proven to be a force to be reckoned with here in the MVC. And what was it, just 3 weeks ago, week 5 of the season? Central, that was our rain delay weekend.
Yep.
It was a close game between Central and Logan, so I can't see things being any easier next week against Logan in the regular season finale.
Holmen, of course, with Logan. Central with Onalaska, which
that'll be a tough game
seems
too.
to be set to be a classic every year. Holmen's going to take the field on 4th down and long. I'll tell you what, I mean, a box score that hyperbolic doesn't lie. Usually doesn't lie, but yeah, Christian Rudrud, the real deal, man.
Oh, yes. Yeah, last time.
And we knew that coming in, but when you just see it in person one time a year, it really. Oh, and Jack Barth's going to use his legs on 4th and long, and Jack Barth down the sideline. to the 8-yard line. Don't know if that was by design or not, but we'll take a look.
What do we say? We don't.
So
nice pitch there.
A fake halfback pass almost. Keeping the Central defense honest. First down and goal for the Vikings.
You know, and really it's not over till the fat lady sings, so.
Owen Schild taking it on the option. And forward progress gets him to about the 7.
Yeah, clock's still running, so got to figure that they're going to try and move along pretty quick here.
Oh, an incomplete pass.
Eichhoff wide open. Or was that Barth?
Oh, that was Eichhoff. Just a missed opportunity.
Streaking right across the middle, wide open. Must have been like second or third read. Took a little bit for Schild to see him.
Hear the momentary excitement from the crowd. Third down and goal. Less than 3 minutes remaining. A quick pass out to Barth and incomplete. What does Coach Kowalski have drawn up here? Could be see 3 pass plays for the first time and couldn't tell you how long. Well, Mason Fleury come out. Last time we saw Mason Fleury on offense, he was in there for a pop pass. So see how this gets played. And Central taking a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. And we'll be back on WKTY. 4th down and goal for Holmen as they look to stay alive.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Welcome back, folks. High school football on WKTY. Big 4th down for the Vikings as they look to keep their slim hopes alive to this action going against Central. Be a little bit of a bootleg and off the hands of A.J. Alish. And Schild with a man on his face. That was the freshman, Oliver Walker. Wow. Stayed disciplined, read that perfectly. Now Central, the ball at their own 7.
Just about run the clock out here.
Yeah, Holmen with 2 timeouts remaining. Rude takes the snap. Tackled at about the 9-yard line. Holmen taking a timeout.
Let's see if it's. We're going to take a full timeout here. So we got senior night. Did you happen to write down all those seniors?
Well, Scott, I know what the initials SR stand for on the program, so
There we go.
I think I'll be able to figure things out. Let's
give them some recognition.
Shout out to our seniors on the football team. Alex Burgett, Elijah Kane, Peyton Peterson, Jack Barth, Colin Williams, Ryland Eichhoff, Avery Smith, AJ Alish, Ping Su Zhang, Aiden Smith, Connor Dagner, Tristan Brennan, James Wing, Jager Jepson, and Micah Hertz. Route to the 12 now. Going to be third down and medium. We'll take a timeout. Also a senior night for the band as well. They'll be doing their fifth quarter, their little glow-in-the-dark show tonight. That fifth quarter brought to you by Next Level Exteriors, Lappins, Bernie Buckner, Andy's Main Street Auto, Enhanced Driving Institute, Holmen Cheese, The Grind Coffee House, W&B Financial, Beaver Builder Supply, and Nate Barge Chiropractic, Hacienda Vieja, and of course, Firefighters Credit Union.
So, what do we got for matchups next week? I know that obviously Holman's got Logan.
Central has on Alaska.
Okay, yep.
Which one is it? Toma or Sparta has Bear? I think Sparta has Baraboo and Toma has Reedsburg, I want to say.
Sparta and Reedsburg are playing tonight.
Yeah, Toma has Reedsburg. Sparta
Okay.
has Baraboo, I believe. I think that's how the order of operations goes. Which it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. And Rude stretching it out. That will move the chains. And with that first down, Scott, that will all but put the game away. Take about 2 minutes off the clock. Oh, is that Sparta up on Reedsburg?
Well, that was at the half.
Okay.
But still, it's a good showing by Sparta.
Yeah, 1-4. And can you still get in as a playoff team at 3-4? Because that's must win for Reedsburg as well.
Yeah.
Run up the middle. Yeah, Scott,
I don't know what the qualifications are as things keep changing.
Scott, based off of playoff geography, this game could almost be one that determines who gets home field.
Well,
In
the
the
one,
playoffs or
yeah,
not?
I mean, well, the one conflict that they have, right, is Aquinas and Central sharing a home field. So Aquinas, I think, undefeated so far this year, ranked number 1 in the state in D4.
Yep.
I would assume that they are going to get home field advantage. So I think that's kind of what happened last year, is due to the conflict of that field being used by Aquinas, our playoff game against Central was moved here.
I wonder if there's a UWL game on Saturday. Or, I mean, if you're Central, even if it's a different time, do you still get dibs on a home field?
Or, do you move it to a Saturday game? I don't believe in 2 weeks, I don't believe that there is a home game for UWL.
Speaking of UWL, how about those Eagles? beating the Warhawks of Whitewater again.
Another thriller. We got some future Eagles, or current Eagles, in the stands tonight. Former Holmen players.
Yeah, we got the Golden Leg Gavin Davis, Jaron Nygren in the stands. Watching their team, and Scott, we'll say this as coming down to the last snap. Hard to go undefeated in a season. Central took their lumps early. Holmen happening to take one here. I still think this is a game you play 10 times. They probably each win 5, or it's a 6-4 split one way or the other. But tonight, the Riverhawks were not losing. They came out to play. They played well, and
yeah, I mean they came here probably as the underdogs, being the away team, lower record, but they came out to play tonight. And Holmen did not have an answer for Rud, who I believe accounted for probably well over almost 250 yards of total offense.
By the time all is said and
passing
done.
and rushing, yes. So, if these two meet each other again in the playoffs, Holmen's going to have to come up with an answer for Rud and Service. So,
yeah, Holmen going to 5-1 in conference. Central 6-0, looking for a chance for their first outright title. What I imagine has to be a while. Of course, winning a share of it last year, but great football. Central with the commanding 20-6 victory over the Vikings. Central against Onalaska next week. Meanwhile, Scott, we will be at Logan, at Swanson Field, with another broadcast crew there that happens to be the same channel. So if you're a Holmen fan, you know where to tune in.
Right. We'll be on, the WKTY link on Holmen Activities page, Wisco Sports Zone. I'll post that link in Facebook. That gets shared through the Holmen football group. And as always, oh, goodness. Long day. I'm losing my mind here. We will be on WKTY Sports. So, yeah, great turnout tonight. 216 people. So, appreciate everybody tuning in and our sponsors for allowing us to bring the game to everybody. Not the result that everybody wanted, I'm sure, that's tuning in.
And you know what, Scott? Is there a celebration or? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just a celebration.
Yeah. Well, that Central did claim at least a share of the MVC crown, so.
Yeah, watching it.
Those boys are definitely excited down there.
Seeing it happen on your home field, that's a little motivation right there, I think. And, yeah, we want to say, I was going to say, didn't turn out in the Holmen folks' way, but teams went through the line, shook hands. We're going to get the Viking Creed right here. Sun will come up. Life goes on. We got another game next week.
Yep.
Like we said, it's hard to go undefeated, and would you like to see it? Yeah, but you'd almost rather, if you see a loss, you'd rather see it in week 8 than week 10. So
about time to fix things, and playoffs looming right around the corner. So make the corrections that they need to make for next week and moving forward.
Yeah, like Scott said, appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thank you, Grant, for working the camera tonight. Scott, thank you for your hustle and helping make this happen, because it could have been easy to say no to this or having a different setup or whatnot, but you still came through as always. And, yeah, thank you all again. It's been a great night. Signing off on behalf for Scott and myself, I'm Teague Fenwick. Have a great night.